Celebrity relationships often captivate the public, but few truly stand the test of time. Today, we're shining a spotlight on 50 famous celebrity couples who have defied the odds and built lasting, unshakable bonds over the years. Get ready for a heartwarming journey filled with nostalgia, love, and inspiring moments that prove one thing: true love knows no expiration date. Let's celebrate the couples who've shown us what enduring love really looks like. Meryl Streep and Don Kummer in 1979. Here they are now in 2024. Meryl and Don have been together for 45 years. Lisa Kudrow and Michelle Stern in 1995. And nowadays, Lisa Kudrow and Michelle Stern have been together for almost 30 years. Faith Hill and Tim McGraw in 1996. And 28 years later. Tom Selleck and Jillie Mack in 1986. And 38 years later. Michelle Pfeiffer and David E. Kelly in 1993. And 31 years later. Steve Carell and Nancy Carell in 1995, and in 2024, Steve and Nancy have been together for almost 30 years. Leslie Mann and Judd Apatow in 1996. And here they are now in 2024. They've been together for 28 years. Pierce Brosnan and Keely Shaye in 1994. And nowadays, Pierce and Keely been together for 30 years. Helen Mirren and Taylor Hackford in 1985. And 39 years later. Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel in 2007, and nowadays Justin and Jessica have been together for 17 years. Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban in 2005, and in 2024. Catherine Zeta-Jones and Michael Douglas in 1998, and 26 years later. Jada Pinkett and Will Smith in 1995, and here they are now in 2024. Jada and Will have been together for 29 years. Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell in 2007, and 17 years later. Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr. in 1997, and 27 years later. Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson in 1984. And here they are now in 2024. Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell in 1983. And nowadays, Goldie and Kurt have been together for more than 40 years. Michael Caine and Shakira Baksh in 1973. And here they are now in 2024. Michael and Shakira have been together for more than 50 years. Denzel and Pauletta Washington in 1983, and 41 years later. Kevin Bacon and Kyra Sedgwick in 1987, and in 2024 Kevin and Kyra have been together for 37 years. Oprah Winfrey and Stedman Graham in 1986, and nowadays Oprah and Stedman have been together for 38 years. Samuel L. Jackson and LaTanya Richardson in 1980, and 44 years later. Beyoncé and Jay-Z in 2002 and 22 years later. Michael J. Fox and Tracy Pollan in 1980, and here they are now in 2024. Michael and Tracy have been together for 36 years. Jamie Lee Curtis and Christopher Guest in 1984, and 40 years later. Sting and Trudy Styler in 1985, and 41 years later. Ted Danson and Mary Steenburgen in 1993, and nowadays Ted and Mary have been together for more than 30 years. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos in 1996, and 28 years later. Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Brad Hall in 1982, and nowadays. Victoria and David Beckham in 1998, and here they are now in 2024. Victoria and David have been together for 26 years. Angela Bassett and Courtney B. Vance in 1995, and in 2024, Angela and Courtney have been together for almost 30 years. Jeff Bridges and Susan Justin in 1977, and now in 2024. Ozzy and Sharon Osbourne in 1980, and 44 years later. Sarah Jessica Parker and Matthew Broderick in 1993, and 31 years later. Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively in 2010, and nowadays, Ryan and Blake have been together for 14 years. Ben Stiller and Christine Taylor in 1999, and 25 years later. Christopher and Georgianne Walken in 1964, and 60 years later. Keith Richards and Patty Hansen in 1979, and nowadays. Maggie Gyllenhaal and Peter Sarsgaard in 2001, and 23 years later. Bono and Allison Hewson in 1980, and in 2024. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share with your friends, and especially subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next interesting content. There are many nostalgic journeys and interesting stories waiting for you to discover. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.